Talking to oneself is a deeply ingrained habit that most people find difficult to give up. It is as natural as eating and drinking. We cannot simply stop this internal chatter. However, what we can control are the nature and direction of these conversations within ourselves. Surprisingly, many of us remain unconscious of the profound impact these inner dialogues have on shaping the circumstances of our lives. In essence, our internal conversations serve as the roots from which the circumstances of our existence spring. Just as the proverb goes, "As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he." Yet we often fail to recognize that our thoughts are guided by the well-trodden paths established within our minds by these ongoing dialogues. If we wish to alter the course of our lives and move towards the direction we desire, we must shed the weight of our old conversations. In the Bible, this process is referred to as abandoning the old man and renewing oneself in the spirit of the mind. Our speech is a mirror image of our thoughts. Change our thoughts, we must first change our speech, that is, the mental conversations we hold within ourselves. The world we inhabit is a realm of infinite possibilities for mental transformations. Everything we manifest in our lives is intricately tied to the mental conversations we unconsciously engage in. But as civilized beings, we must become aware of those conversations and act with a purpose. Our mental conversations attract the course of our lives. Indeed, the conversations we hold within ourselves play a significant role in shaping our experiences. As long as we maintain the same internal dialogue, our personal history remains stagnant. Attempting to change the external world before addressing our internal conversations is akin to battling against the natural order of things. We often abandon ourselves to the negative internal conversation, and yet we hope to possess control of our life without realizing that our own negative internal conversations are the cause of disappointments and misfortunes. We may continue to wander in a never-ending cycle, attributing our problems to external forces rather than recognizing the truest source within ourselves. Our external experiences are reflections of our inner dialogues and mental conversations. What we focus on internally manifests in our reality, echoing the thoughts and beliefs we hold. Our present mental conversations, if filled with negativity, move towards the future to confront us as wasted or inverted words. What truly matters is our actions in the present, even if their effects might not be immediately visible. We call forth change not with loud voices but with intense internal attention, creating through careful listening. The events and relationships in life are a reflection of our internal world. Speaking internally from a place of fulfilled desires is the key to conscious creation. Our internal dialogues continually manifest around us in the events we encounter. Thus, to see and hear the reality we desire externally, we must first envision and hear it within. If we master the art of controlled internal speech, we discover the excitement of confidently speaking what we want to manifest before it happens, solidifying our belief in its realization. Consciously utilizing imagination allows us to transform and channel the immense creative energies of our internal discussions from the mental and emotional realms to the physical. What is your goal? Does it align with your internal dialogue? Fulfilling your goal requires harmony between your inner conversations and desired state. Two cannot walk together unless they agree. Your internal dialogue must agree with your desired reality. Correct internal discourse is that which reflects the discourse of a fulfilled ideal. The ancient wisdom speaks of the two gifts bestowed upon man, the mind and speech, equating to a form of immortality. When used correctly, these gifts guide us towards divine realms even beyond the confines of the physical body. In the beginning there was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. The Word is the offspring of the mind, and it holds the essence of vibration, resonating out into the world and attracting back into our lives what aligns with our internal frequencies. Our internal conversations, akin to the Word of God, shape the life we create both within ourselves and around us. The union of the Word and mind gives birth to life, as spoken in ancient teachings. You and your internal conversation are one, and transforming your mind necessitates transforming your internal dialogue. To achieve your aspirations, ensure your inner conversations resonate with your envisioned reality. The Bible emphasizes that the Word is close to us, residing in our mouths and hearts. It empowers us to choose life over death, good over evil, and blessing over curse. Our thoughts must be focused on what is good and pure, for our future is formed by the divine word, which is our internal speech. The proverb, "Do you see fields there? Sesame with sesame, corn was corn, silence and darkness knew," reveals the profound truth that a person's destiny is shaped by the fidelity of their origins. Just as sesame yields sesame and corn yields corn, the seeds of success must be planted to reap a bountiful harvest of achievement. If we desire success, we must plant the seeds of success in our minds. We must assume and live as if we already possess it. The key lies in the ideas we accept as truth within ourselves, not necessarily in external facts. External facts may contradict our suppositions initially, but by persisting in our beliefs, they will eventually align with our reality. The outcomes follow our assumptions rather than preceding them. Transforming our inner speech is akin to donning the attire of a new person. Our internal conversations, though unheard by others, have a profound impact on our future conditions. To bring our ideal self to life, we must define who we want to become and faithfully assume the feeling of our fulfilled wish. Through this faith-filled supposition, our ideal self will find expression in reality. Envision yourself as the person you aspire to be, holding steadfast to that conception. Life is a training ground for shaping images through imagination. Test this power and witness life align with the model of your imagination. Your inner conversations reveal how you use or misuse this potent tool. Negative internal dialogues, particularly those filled with envy and malevolence, sow seeds for future battlefields and prisons. Habitually, people have become attached to such damaging conversations, using them to justify failure, criticize others, and revel in the suffering of others, perpetuating violence in the world. To attain success, abandon the old conversation of the unsuccessful man and embrace the new conversation of your fulfilled self. This inner transformation becomes the price for achieving greatness. The time has come for us to embrace conscious responsibility and co-create heaven on earth. We must wield our imagination deliberately and lovingly, choosing words in harmony with our ideals. Imagination is more than a mere toy or daydream. It is the gateway to reality. It becomes the pathway to the desired state, embodying its truth and breathing life into it. Imagination beckons us to fully experience our dreams in the present, flowing continuously through the portals of the now. As we envision our future scenarios as if they were unfolding now, we may encounter resistance. This resistance serves as a crucial sign, drawing our attention to potential blockages hindering us from reaching our desired future self. It requires our awareness and focused attention. Our current experiences, which we may not fully comprehend, are linked to the unrecognized forces of our internal conversations and the states of mind they generate. If we encounter undesirable circumstances, it's a sign that a change is needed in our mental diet. Just as man does not live on bread alone, but on the word that comes from the mouth of God, which is our mind, we must nourish our minds with noble and loving thoughts. Use imagination as a participant, not a mere spectator. Channel its energy from the mental and emotional to the physical level, expanding your senses. Envision seeing, hearing, and touching what you desire intensely, infusing your imaginary state with the tones and sensations of reality. This active use of imagination awakens the spirit of achievement and relief within us, far from passive acceptance of appearances. Picture yourself elsewhere as if you were here. Bridge the gap between then and now. Envision yourself in that desired place, embodying the version of yourself you wish to become. Pay close attention to your internal conversations during this imaginative exercise. If your inner dialogue aligns with what you would audibly say and do in that envisioned reality, you have successfully bridged the gap between the future and the present. However, if you encounter resistance within your internal conversations, view it as an invitation to delve deeper into your thoughts and emotions. These resistances may point to limiting beliefs, unresolved fears, or hidden doubts that need acknowledgement and resolution. Try this exercise and you will witness its transformative power.